Dungeon Academy, the Battle of Emridy Meadows. We are playing through an adventure from dungeon number 221. It's an adventure by Chris Perkins and John Leitheusser. It's the prequel to the Temple of Elemental Evil. So last time, the heroes were sent on a mission. They're working with the army to try to battle the army of villains that are coming out of the temple. And so the adventurers were tasked with ambushing and killing a lich, who they actually fought once before. And so they set up their ambush. They're teamed up with a guy named Sir Guion, who's a human, and he's got like a white beard and white hair. And so Seraphine and Sir Guion kind of set themselves up kind of down the path a bit, hiding. And the rest of the group was up on a ledge, and they released like a bunch of boulders that hit the carriage that the lich is in, and it actually toppled down a hill and landed on its side, and the skeletal horses that were pulling it are wiggling their feet. And so there was other creatures in the carriage and driving the carriage, wispy, shadowy creatures that immediately took flight. And I don't think I mentioned last time, but one of them in slow motion pulls out a horn with elaborate carvings on it, and is putting it up to its mouth. So let's all roll initiative.
Okay.
Yay.
Let's go.
Is the horn of tooting?
Oh shoot!
Yeah,
I have a problem.
it's the one.
Slow.
Look out! They're going to toot. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. Bravesweet, you got a 14. All right. Winthrop, what'd you get?
6.
A 6 for Winthrop. What did Seraphine get?
16.
Wow. Misclicks is hosting us.
Really?
How nice is that?
Gosh, that's so cool.
They're so nice.
Love you, Miss Flex.
Wow.
So nice.
That's really awesome. Lilia.
I got a 19.
A 19. And I got a 2. Always happens in initiative. I don't know why.
There's so many NPCs. Which ones got the 2?
I just have all. I always roll once for all my bad guys. It's easier that way.
Okay.
It gets real
Okay.
messy and annoying to me.
It makes sense. We got to drop them.
Good NPCs and
Yeah.
bad NPCs. See, that's my question.
So
They rolled over.
I should roll for Sir Guion now. All right. Okay, Lilia. So you're up on a hill. Flying towards you are 3 shadows. One of them has a horn of tooting. What do you do? Oh, and the blink dog is with you 3 up there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably
yes.
with Lilia because
Okay.
Yes.
To it.
So your blink dog is there too.
my assumption is
Like
with
this
Lilia.
Mhm.
Yeah, always with her.
Okay. So, Lilia is going to cast Arms of Hadar, and hopefully we're gonna have a big old group hug.
Arms of Hadar.
Right, that's what you wanted to do last time.
Yes.
Okay, so
It's a strength saving throw. So, any I am gonna do it in the general area of them. So anybody in the 10 feet area of them.
uh-huh. All right.
So, strength save 15.
Okay. Strength save. Oh, wrong book. 269. All right, let's see here. There we go. Strength saving throw. -2. First one. 6 minus 2 is 4. Failed. 4 minus 2 is 2. Failed. And the last one, 19 minus 2 is 17. So I think I made 1 out of the 3. So what happens?
So giant fluffy arms come up out of nowhere and hug him and just crush him. With good old necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. How much
Tunnel
damage?
of death.
Oh boy.
There's a lot. Let me just. This is like my big.
I mean, that's the most adorable lethal thing I've seen ever.
Ooh. Good. All right.
Is it like rubbing their back? Like that?
Giving him pats.
Alright. All of them get 17 points of damage.
All right,
Ooh.
Lilia, you have to fight off depression when you realize 2 things. 1, they're immune to necrotic damage. 2,
Right.
they're immune to being grappled or restrained.
Ugh.
So they just fly right on
Shadows.
It's like a
through.
shadow.
Now,
It's okay. I'll
I mean, if that was against the Knoll camp, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, well.
Lilia, do you want to do anything else with your move or anything like that, or are you done?
I don't think I have anything like that I can do. So nope. Just gonna stand there.
All right. Seraphine, so you're kind of
okay.
kind of far away with Sir Guion, and 2 of these shadows are flying towards you. He goes,
Okay.
"It looks like the shadows in the
Okay.
night," because it's nighttime. Shadows,
Yeah.
shadows in the night.
Oh.
So, question. So, how far away am I from the rest of them? Like the other shadows?
All right, so if I remember right, most of the group was up here. Just do a little doodling. And you were down by the rock, so it looks like you're
Yeah.
something like 50 feet away, probably something like that.
Is it possible to move 20 feet? Is there a possible
Uh-huh.
way? Yeah, can I break up my movement and move 20 feet
Mhm.
closer so I can see all the undead that I can see
Uh-huh.
at the moment? Actually, hang on. Has the Lich come out of his
Mm-mm.
thing yet? Okay, screw it. They're more important. Yeah, so I'm going to try to get everyone that I can see within 30 feet. And then you said they were classified as undead, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to
So
use
hard.
my channel divinity turn undead. So that means I present my holy symbol. Each undead that I can see or hear must make a wisdom save throw, and if it fails, it's turned. But if they have a CR rating of a half or lower, they're instantly destroyed.
Ooh.
Well,
So challenge rating.
well, the CR, I just looked, 1/2. So,
So,
rolling for my life. All right. So first we'll do the 3 flying up at the other 3. So here we go. Was it a wisdom save? What was it?
yes, wisdom save.
+0. Here we go.
Yeah.
12.
Nope.
1. Well, I'll describe the end. 10.
Nope.
Natural 1. The 2 coming at you.
Okay.
5. Come on, dice. 5. Charge it up with positive energy. 5.
No,
So-
okay, then they're all instantly destroyed.
The dice
shadows
are
just-
on our side.
So you
Wow.
run up, you hold up your symbol,
And Umbra.
and all of them just like turn into wisps of nothing. You know, the light.
Yeah.
So I guess for a moment, like your symbol glows so brightly that it's like daytime, you know, for a second. And then,
Ooh.
Thanks, Umbra.
wow.
Mm,
My
Okay.
babe.
So
That
Seth-
And then I'm going to use my 10 feet of movement left to try to go back towards the rock.
Oh, okay. The horn of tooting falls and like hits the ridge and like kind of goes down and lands in the middle section there. So I'll write it H. Horn of tooting.
Yeah.
Guys, I want to go for that tooting thing.
Bravesweet, it's your
I know.
turn.
It's your.
What is? I don't know what it is.
Can I run over to where the tooty thing fell and pick it up?
Okay, so you're gonna kind of like slide down the ridge.
Yeah.
Whoosh. Okay.
Yeah.
So you slide down. You grab the horn. Page
Tooting.
174. Horn. They don't even have a picture of it. Well, it's just a really nice looking horn.
Nice.
Nice.
Stuff
And
that in my pocket so they can't call their friends.
it does not require attunement, so if you could blow it right now if you wanted and see what happens, just so you know.
Oh. Should I tune it, guys?
What is it?
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know if they have backup somewhere,
Would
but it
I-
also is probably like blasting. So I'm a little
So-
bit nervous for you to do it.
So you
I
can-
think
so
it
you
might be
can attune to
magical,
this
but
item.
You don't need to attune.
I know, but
Does it call
can you
allies
attune? Like,
of
if you
their
attune to it,
kind?
then if I attune to it, does it call allies of ours?
Well, it doesn't require attunement, so
Oh, okay,
You-
never mind.
if,
What I'm meaning is maybe there's a signal thing
Oh,
Yeah.
that they planned out.
okay, I just tuck it
Yeah.
in my pocket and I just get back with the rest of the group. I think I'll hold my action until, if possible.
well,
can
I mean,
hold
if
my
you're doing
action until
all
someone comes
of
up
that
with it.
movement would require your full, you would have to
Oh,
dash.
okay,
so.
never mind. Then I
so-
run back. I
okay.
just wanted the horn.
All right, so Bravesweet slides down, grabs his horn, runs back
Great.
up.
Yeah, shiny thing.
So,
Yeah.
so Seraphine, you see Sir Guion like in slow motion. He draws his sword, and you get a good look at his sword. What alignment are you, Seraphine?
I'm neutral good.
You're neutral good.
Yes.
Um,
Sure,
all right, hold on one second.
I double checked.
All right.
no.
She believes in doing good for either side, so long as good gets done.
All right, so he like slow motion draws this obviously magic sword. So it's got like there's like runes on the blade, looks super sharp. It glows slightly, and on it's like there's like gold on the crossguard and a huge gem on the center of the crossguard. It is topaz, a shimmering,
Ooh.
ginormous topaz. And
Ooh.
Ooh, another shiny.
so he draws his sword and he runs down to the crashed carriage. You know,
Mhm.
says,
Am I
Yeah.
able to see, like, from where I'm standing? Am I able to see what kind of special things about the sword are, or is it going way too fast?
make a history check.
Oh, shit! I ain't good at that. Okay, 15.
You've heard legend. Okay, there's legendary swords known as the Swords of Answering. There's 9 of them, one for each alignment, and they're all patterned after one legendary sword called Fragarak, which is translated as the final word. So each of these 9 swords has its own name and alignment, and each bears a different gem in its pommel. So these are like super magical swords.
That's really cool.
So, how do I put this? You know that it's so magic that it's +3 to hit and damage. So he runs over. All right.
Yeah, get it, surgeon.
So the carriage had crashed, and there's like dust everywhere. So he runs into the dust cloud. And then Winthrop, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, so there's no more shadows.
No, they're all gone.
All of them. Just preparing a spell and then
Destroyed
okay.
them all.
So it's just the carriage now,
Yes.
pretty much. Well, I guess I'll just start following suit from the night guy and start going down there too, because we have a mission in mind and I'm gonna follow through with it.
So it's nighttime. You slide down the first hill, and
Mhm.
you come to the edge where you have to slide down again. Big dust cloud, and in it you can sort of make out the carriage. You're gonna slide down into the dust cloud.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think that's gonna take your whole round because it's a lot of movement. So you slide down.
Probably.
All right.
Mm.
After Winthrop, you'll get a close-up view of.
Cool.
So it's on its side. So one of the windows on it shatters, and the lich just kind of rises up out of it, and you can tell his skull is still damaged because you guys
Fun.
hit him in the face
Oh,
with a bunch of
yikes.
criticals.
He's like,
So there's cracks and holes and red glowing energies kind of leaking out of it, sort of like smoke.
that's funky.
And you and Sir Guion are right there.
Yep.
Oh boy. So he is going to.
Just gonna.
He
Okay.
he doesn't say anything. You can
Okay.
actually you can hear him kind of everything seems painful to him somehow. So he's kind of moaning a lot, "Ugh!" And he kind of moves over here and he starts casting his spell. So he holds out his hand, and a big, huge, massive lightning bolt just goes through you and into Guion. So make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Hold on, I want to find something as well.
2, 3,
Need to remember where it is.
14.
Can I use my reaction and use absorb elements? Absorb elements?
I think so, yeah.
Because my dex save was a 3.
Oh, okay. So what does absorb elements do?
All right. Xanathars says the spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and storing it for your next melee attack. You have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn, and also the first time you hit melee attack on your next turn, the target takes an extra d6 of the triggering type, and the spell ends.
Ooh. So
Okay.
you basically bring it into your body and go, wow.
That's
That's so cool.
So
What
do you
the
take any damage from that? I don't remember.
I think it just says resistance, so I
Okay, so you
assume
take half.
it's half.
All right. So
Yeah.
Sir Guion took 31 and you took 15. So
Okay,
Oh my
that's
gosh.
Sir Guion goes flying. "Arr!" You know, and he hits the
I
ground.
really hope he has more HP than me.
He's still alive. He's still alive. All right. So that was Kel's turn. Next is Lilia.
Okay. Okay. So a question. Do I think I would probably know this, but do I know if liches have a thing against being charmed?
Make a Arcana.
Okay. 13.
13. Do they have a thing against being charmed? You have heard they are immune to being charmed.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna. How far away is the carriage and the lich?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50 feet, something like that.
Okay, great. Then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the carriage, the lich.
Okay, so there's a dust cloud, so normally it might be hard to see, but he's got the glowing eyes and smoke kind of coming out of his face, so you can see him through the fog, and you're going to cast Eldritch Blast. So is that you roll to hit? Is that what that is?
Yep.
Okay, good.
I got a 13.
That misses him. Whoosh.
Mm.
All right. Is that it for Lilia?
Yes.
Seraphine, your turn. You just
Okay, how far away are they from me?
5, 10, 15, 20, 20, about 30 feet.
30 feet? Okay. Who's down there at the moment?
Well, in the cloud, you could definitely see the Lich's face glowing, and Winthrop, who's probably crackling
Okay.
with lightning energy,
Shit. Okay.
just like
Got it.
Dragon Ball Z kind of thing.
Okay, I'm gonna guiding bolt this bitch.
Guiding bolt.
Yeah.
Yes. So, let's roll to see if it hits. Okay. That is 17.
17 hits him.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 4d6. Okay. Okay. 4, 10. So that's 15 points of radiant damage, and then for the next round of attack, the next attack roll made against this target has advantage.
Okay.
So until my turn again, everyone's got advantage.
All right. So that was Seraphine's turn. And then it's
Yeah.
Bravesweet's turn.
Yes. Okay, I believe I'm back on the ridge, right? Yes. Since I have a longbow, I can still hit them. I know that they don't take very much damage because my weapons are regular, but I guess I'm gonna just fire anyways. Right?
Okay. Okay.
Can I see them? I don't know.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
Dragon
Okay.
Tamer. This is the same Lich. The Lich when they defeated it last time. It's a Lich, so what happens is when they die, they reform next to their phylactery, this thing that holds their soul. So they did kill it, but it reformed, and now it's coming back. But clearly they can see that they messed it up so bad that this time it's still partially damaged, and it's like leaking energy. So, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No worries. I rolled a 21.
21 hits.
All right. Hold on. Let me get my things. Oh wow. Yeah. Been a little bit. 8, 15, 16, 17, 21.
21 damage. It was with a normal weapon.
Yeah, just a normal longbow with my arrow and then my +6.
Okay.
Nice, Bear.
Yeah.
All right. So there's arrows sticking out of it now.
At least somebody can do some damage.
Deja
Do my
vu.
second attack. I'll do a second attack. Sorry, I probably should do them both together, but I haven't. Oh, that's again 21. So that's
Dang.
it, right?
Mhm.
Oh, whoops.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Hear them clattering.
It sounds like they're going everywhere.
We used to call that sloppy dice.
so
Is
that
what
was.
we used to call that.
Sorry,
Well,
that
I mean,
was 2. I need to get a dice box. So that was more. That was only 12 damage.
12. All right, got it. Okay. So he's got some arrows sticking out of him. Is that it for Bravesweet?
Yes.
So Bravesweet, you're way up on the hill shooting arrows into it. Okay.
A little sniper. Yeah.
Sniping. Okay. Sir Guion gets up, and he's got his sword of answering. So here we go. +8. He missed, and he hit. So Schling,
Yeah.
he slices into him twice. Hits him once and does 13 damage. So
Nice, dude.
39. Okay. And that's it for Sir Guion. The Blink Dog is just going to stay with you guys and bark, I guess.
Such a good boy.
All right.
Good boy.
Smart.
And then
I
it's
pat him on the head.
all right.
You should ride him down the hill to battle.
Oh my god.
Spell it fast.
Well, but I'm good up here, so like, why do I need to go?
I didn't
Cool.
skip
Because
you,
adorable.
did I? I didn't skip you, did I, Lilia? You should have gone after the Lich. Did you go?
I think I won.
Okay.
Did
Alright.
you did your Eldritch Blast? Yeah.
Oh,
I think
okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Winthrop, your turn.
Okay, cool. My question is, can I stack some melee damage? Because it's a melee attack that can be lightning, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I have a spell that powers up my melee attack if it's a melee magic attack.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
That's fine.
okay, I can stack it?
Sure.
Yeah, do it, girl.
Cool. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna use Primal Savagery,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and so I guess my teeth sharpen. I just look fiercer, and my my nails just sharpen into claws.
Hair grows a little bit more in front of your eye.
With lightning just.
You just go full vampire.
Yeah, it says make a melee spell attack against one creature, and on a hit they take D10 acid damage. So, yeah, let's see if this works. Please, that would be so badass. Let's see. I need. Wait, where'd my to hit?
Don't you have advantage because of what Seraphine did?
Yes.
Oh, that would actually help a lot because I just did the math and it's 9.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Okay, cool.
The guiding bolt, how many people does it give advantage to?
Let me double check. The next roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage because thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target.
The next attack roll, you said?
I think so. Yeah.
So that melee or any
It
attack?
doesn't say. It just
So
says next.
Bravesweet
attack.
actually already
So
got
was
that, right?
Bravesweet.
Yeah.
So yeah, that adds up to like 9. So I
Okay.
don't think I hit, but I look really badass doing it.
Okay. All right.
Luckily, that was a cantrip. So
Okay. All right. So that's it for Winthrop.
yeah.
I got to make a tough choice here.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Okay. All right. He looks up at the hill like Bravesweet. He looks right at you.
Oh no.
He wants you to die. But then he looks at the two people like pounding on him down here. So he's going to back up. So he's going to provoke Winthrop from you and from Sergion. So you get a free melee attack on him if you want to take it.
Do it.
okay. Yeah, I'm taking that.
So Gion hits him.
I just also want to double check some stuff quick.
Mm-hmm.
It says the first time you hit with a melee attack on your next turn. So I'm assuming that means like if I had multi-attack, then if I missed the first one and hit with the second one, then it would work. But it says next turn also, so I don't think I have it still. What would you think with that?
I think you still have it.
Oh, so I'm still crackling with lightning energy. I'm just not vampiric anymore. Oh no, I got another 9. I mean, it's fine.
Okay. All right. So he backs
Use
away.
different dice.
All right, and again,
All right, yeah, the blue one's going over here.
he kind of wheezes and waves his hands around, and he, like, right next to you and Sergion, there's a little like piece of fire. There's just like a little pinprick, and it just rapidly expands outward and engulfs you and him and the carriage. So I'll make a dexterity saving throw. It's a fireball.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 16.
16. You made it. That's exactly what you needed. So, are you going to take half of this? 4, 10,
Okay.
15, 16.
I'm scared.
24, 26, 32.
Oh.
So you took 16, and he took 32.
Oh.
I'm kind of glad I took half of that.
So what happens is he starts to cast a spell, and then as it's going off, he just like turns and looks up the hill. And he's looking right at Bravesweet with his glowing red eyes, like.
Oh my god.
You know, and you still see the holes where he shot arrows into. Cracked his head.
All the people to have as your worst enemy. This is the worst.
Yeah, Bravesweet. You're just gonna keep dying, and I'm gonna keep bringing.
I know.
It's gonna happen.
I'm so
Run to
worried.
me, baby, run to me.
All right.
I mean,
So
am I still crackling with lightning, or is it just at the end of the turn then?
what's this? What's it called? The power? The spell?
Absorb elements. It's a first level spell that's a reaction. Because if
Alright,
I'm
look.
not crackling with lightning energy anymore, I feel like I should have done the absorb elements on the
Let's
fire too.
absorb elements.
But I just want to double check.
Oh, is this from Xanathars or something?
Yeah, it should be on D&D Beyond as well.
I can look it up.
Absorb elements. Do you know what page it's on? No.
Page 150.
Awesome. Thank
It's
you.
right here.
Absorb elements. Captures incoming energy, resistance. The first time you hit with a melee attack on your next turn. Huh. Okay. So it doesn't. It's just gonna stay around until you you hit with a melee attack. So.
I mean, cool.
I mean, I would say like if the encounter's over after a few minutes, it would wear off. But so
Yeah,
you'll
that
have it
makes
until you hit. Okay.
Cool.
Oh wait,
Alright.
it does say duration 1 round, so maybe
Oh.
not.
Okay. So you got to do it in the next round. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was my turn. So Lilia, it is your turn. The Lich is looking up at you guys at the top there of the hill.
Okay, so you see, guys, most of my stuff is like wisdom stuff, and like I know that's not gonna work on a lich, or it's necrotic, so that's also not gonna work.
It's okay.
Right.
Try the wisdom. You don't know. Actually, I'm not saying this. You can't hear me. We don't
I
know.
mean, he might get a 1.
It's a lich, so I'm assuming that they like Lilia would know this, like that. You know, they're smart wizard type beeps. So
Just gonna call out, do whatever.
I guess I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it again, but that's so boring.
Do what you gotta do.
I guess I'm doing that.
All right, you
Really?
Eldritch blast him.
Yep,
All right, go ahead.
I got 14.
14 misses. Okay, is that it for Lilia?
I guess so.
Seraphine, what do you want to do?
Okay, let me double check something here real fast. Okay. How far away is he from me?
He's about 30 feet.
30 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I can only cast, one spell, so I can't, like, cast my, other spell as a bonus action. It would have to be a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay. Then I'm gonna hit that hoe with, come on, computer, come on. I'm gonna hit him with the cantrip. Okay, that's taking too long. Sacred Flame, which is a dex save of 14.
All right, Sacred Flame. All right, so let's see what I get here. Dex save. I have +3. He's so dexterous.
Okay.
16 +3.
Okay, doesn't work. And then I'm gonna cast my spiritual weapon. And it's gonna be this beautiful mix of light and gorgeousness. It's got the flowers on like the hilt. It's so pretty. Umbra would cry. It's so pretty.
Yes.
And then
Winthrop is crying.
Bravesweet thinks it's pretty, but then looks at the fact that there's flowers on it, and it's like, ugh.
okay. And then
Lilia is enthralled.
and I'm just gonna make it appear over his head. I can't hit him with it until next round.
Oh,
So.
okay. All right. I'm pretty sure it does. Normally, hold on, let me look. I'm pretty sure you actually do get your attack.
It has to be when you cast a spell. I can make a melee spell attack, but he has to be within 5 feet of the weapon.
Oh, okay.
Does it count if I just do it over his head?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you make it appear next to him, yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll just okay. Then let me roll for that. Here's my D8.
All right.
Okay, 5 plus 3, so that's 8 points of force damage.
8 points of force. Okay, what kind of weapon is it?
It's a beautiful mace.
So a mace just like cracks in there.
Yeah, beat his head.
Yeah.
All right. And then it's Bravesweet's turn.
Go, baby.
Staring at me. Oh God.
Staring
No
at
one's
you.
around me to heal me if I fall. I think I'll just keep firing at him because what else is there to do? I see him. I'm like, I keep going. Oh boy, that misses. That's only a 6.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use my second attack.
Mhm.
Oh, that was better. That's a 19.
That hits.
Okay. Hold on. Oh boy. That's 11.
11. Okay.
And
Okay.
I think that's all I can do.
Okay.
So,
All right.
she there.
All right. After Bravesweet, Sergion is dead, and the dog barks at him, and then it's Winthrop's turn. What do you want to do, Winthrop?
Okay, great. I'm not looking good. I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit as a second level spell. It's a bonus action, and I'm just gonna make it. It's also a Xanathar's Guide one at page 157.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna just say that it looks like it looks like another blink dog because I like blink dogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
Your blink dog like perks up, like.
Oh.
It's like just a translucent version of that. It's like really weird. Kind of ghostly, I guess. And I'm just gonna have it like right next to me, so it can heal me. Because until the spell ends, which it's a concentration spell up to a minute, you or a creature you can see if moves into a spirit space, the spirit space for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore a d6 hit points to that creature.
Okay.
No action required.
Okay.
So,
And
is
then on a
Sergion
bonus
in
action,
there?
you can make it move. Like, how do I feel like Sergion is? You know, like is he like dead or could I spare him?
All right. Hold on. Let me make a roll. He's dead.
Okay.
No.
Great.
NPCs don't. Characters get death saves most of the time.
Mhm.
NPCs don't.
Yeah,
So
you
he's
just
just dead.
Thought
then.
I'd check.
Okay.
So yeah, it's next
So
to me, and I
upsetting.
want it to heal me a little bit, but I'm just gonna like let it stay there for a little, if that's all right.
All right. Is that it for Winthrop?
If I could try to do the Primal Savagery stack again.
Okay.
It's not a stack because I think the lightning went away, but
Uh-huh.
you know what? I'm gonna try doing that again
Okay.
as well. Can I heal myself first though?
Yep.
Cool. Ooh, 6. Nice. Okay.
All right.
Hey, let's hope it hits this time. Ooh, total of 23.
23 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay, and it's a d10 of acid damage. 8.
8 acid. 73. All right. He's like shuddering. He's all messed up. And
I mean, good.
now he's
Good.
leaking energy from the wound you
Yeah.
just created in his
Yeah.
bones.
Yeah.
God.
Okay. Is that it for Winthrop? So
Yeah.
Winthrop, he doesn't even look at you when you hurt him. And he looks at Bravesweet and he like starts casting a right. And so what happens is like this big tunnel, magic like energy tunnel swirling appears, and he steps into
Great.
it, and then a vortex appears next to Bravesweet. Big tunnel,
No.
and he pops out,
Oh,
and he like starts.
The first time he cast that, he got like appeared in front of me.
So he
Coming
reaches
my
out
way.
like his bony hand towards Bravesweet, and it's like leaking like red energy, but that's all he can do on his turn.
Okay.
Okay.
So he
Oh,
doesn't
that's
actually.
just creepy though.
He's reaching out to touch you, basically.
Okay.
He looks like he's trying to talk,
No.
but his jawbone is like hanging, kind of.
We don't-
You know.
Sorry, we don't negotiate with terrorists.
Lilia, your turn. So he's right there.
Super.
Is he like right next to me?
He's only adjacent to Bravesweet. He's like 10 feet away from you, and
Okay.
Trying to touch me. Trying to touch
Great.
me.
Great. I'm very upset, so I'm gonna witch bolt him, and I'm gonna
Bolt.
cast some lightning.
All right, which
Oh.
bolt?
Yep.
Which bolt are you gonna
Are
use?
you okay?
Yeah. Good.
That sounds promising.
What'd you get?
I got 21.
21 hits. How much damage do you? Scotty Hood, yes, that is Dimension Door. That's what he cast.
Let me find, because I never
The
used this.
scary looking version.
Dimension grabby.
This one. I'm using triple dice now, guys. Exciting.
Triple dice.
Oh, that was good. Okay. All right, 24 damage.
What kind of damage is it?
Lightning.
Lightning. Okay, so 24. It looks like to a degree he's able to absorb the lightning. He's resistant to lightning, so he takes half damage from it. 80. But he is hurt. He's hurt pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, so because it hit, now I can do it again. Like I can cast it again for free.
You can maintain it every round. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's sick, Lilia.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Sure.
You
That's a
that's
good one.
it. That's okay.
All right. Seraphine, they're up a hill. What do you want to do? It's
How
slowly
far
like
away-
reaching towards Bravesweet.
How far away are they from me?
Looks like about 30 feet still.
30 feet? Okay, fuck it. I'm running the full 30 feet because I'm not gonna let her die again, and I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardians. Okay.
Yeah. So he has to make a Wisdom save when because 3 spiritual, angelic-looking beings sort of flit around me within a 15-foot sphere, and since when he first encounters the designated area, he has to make a Wisdom save, and every consecutive round he has to make a Wisdom save or take damage.
So you summon your 3 golden
Yes, I
spirits.
summon them.
But then a 4th spirit appears made of purple energy.
Fuck you.
A male elf. And he looks
Hello.
semi-tangible.
God damn it. This
And I
guy.
look around and I'm like, I like these 3 guys. This guy I'm not sure of, but you know, thanks. Thanks,
You-
Day. I know you're trying.
I'll deal with you.
All right, wisdom save +2. 16 total.
Shit. Okay, yeah, he makes it.
So does anything happen?
No, but he has to make it again next round. And then I'm going to move my spiritual weapon over and bonk him on the head again.
Okay.
Okay. And let me roll to hit that.
Are they both concentration spells? Remember, you can only have one concentration spell going at a time. Spiritual weapon might be concentration. I don't know what the other
Let
one is.
me double check. It doesn't say.
Oh, then
I can
it's
help if you want.
Yeah,
spiritual
it's no, it just says duration 1 minute on
Spirit
spiritual
Guardians.
weapon.
Okay, Spirit Guardians
Is it-
is concentration. But
Spirit
spiritual
Guardians.
weapon is not, so you're fine.
Okay, got it. Good.
Cool.
For reference on D&D Beyond, it says it underneath the title. So like first level and then whatever it is.
Got it. Okay, yeah, it's not concentration.
So you're fine.
Just second level. So then that would be 17 to hit him with my weapon.
17 hits him.
Yeah, eat shit, boy. Okay. So that's a 4 plus 3. So that's 7 points of force damage.
7 points of force.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get him.
He's hit. You know, he's all. I guess the jaw falls off at this point. So now he's a skull with just no lower jaw.
Ooh.
Trying
So
to come over
upsetting.
and talk to him. He can't talk no more.
Ugh.
Oh, and also his hang on. It just says an affected creature's speed is halved. So
Ooh.
since he's within the sphere, and then I made sure to designate all my allies that they're not affected by them.
Okay.
So they don't receive damage.
All right. Then it's Bravesweet's turn. What do you want to do?
All right. So is
He's
he
like,
like trying to talk to me right now? Is he like what is exactly what
He's
doing?
very
He's
slowly,
just-
dramatically trying to touch you.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay.
That's a bad touch.
I have a kind of silly idea because this is what Bravesweet wants to do.
Mhm.
So in my explorer's pack, it came with something. It came with a hunting trap, or I have a hunting trap. So I was thinking like I'll take my hunting trap and like hand it over to where he's like placing his hand trying to grab me.
Yeah.
Hunting trap goes up on his
Alright.
hand.
Okay.
I don't know how that would work. I guess it's it's a weapon that I'm not proficient in or whatever. So
Well, it's a trap. I would have to make a dex save probably, right?
okay, that's what I want to do.
But I mean, let me just see something.
Okay.
He's, you know, so it clamps down on him, you know, and then, so he,
Yes. So good.
It's probably bear trap.
you know. All right. Anything else for Bravesweet?
Would that be my action? I guess so.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Let's see what I can do for my bonus action. Maybe I can cast something. I'll just cast Hunter's Mark because I haven't done that yet.
Hunter's Mark. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is that
So-
it for Bravesweet?
I think so. I'm just staying there, kind of scared. I'm going like, "Help!"
Okay. After Bravesweet, the purple energy elf looks around. He looks at Seraphine angry. He looks at the golden spirits in fear, and he looks at the lich in awe. And the lich actually turns and looks at him.
No.
He's gonna have to make a decision here.
Oh my god.
Shit.
He's so mad at you, Seraphine. He
That's fine.
now you're down the hill, right?
Yeah. I'm within 15 feet of them because
So-
my spirit guardians have to be able to
so-
touch them.
He doesn't walk. He hovers whoosh, like a ghost, you know. So
Mhm.
he flies up to you.
Is it the start of his turn? Yes.
Yes.
He has to make a wisdom save throw.
Okay. I
Oh
failed
wait,
it.
hang on. I just read on a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage. So
Oh.
he failed. So he still has to take damage from last time. I just saw that.
All right.
Okay, hang on. Let me roll that really fast.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Learning new spells. Okay. 15. So that was 15 damage. So he has to take 7 damage
7
from
from the first one.
last time. And
Uh-huh.
then did he fail or make this save?
He failed this one.
This one? Okay, yay! He gets okay. 9. And then 11 damage this time. Sorry. Totally forgot
11 damage.
Yeah, so.
All right, and he's that's not good for him. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
So-
now come at me.
Flies up to you. Oh my god. All right, let's see. How about he'll go with. All right. So basically, he just kind of reaches for your throat, and his hands pass through your throat. So I have to roll a hit +5.
Oh god. Okay.
22.
What the fuck? Yeah.
I rolled really high. You take
Oh, no.
17 necrotic damage.
Okay.
I was about to say we haven't had any technical problems. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, you know, we're doing really good today.
Don't ever say that.
I know. I didn't because I didn't want to jinx it. All
To jinx it.
right, hold on. Let's see who's missing here. Oh, she's gone.
Yeah, she's drop.
Mm.
She
Trying to relog
just
on
said in the
again.
chat she'll be right back.
Oh.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. So, let's see here. Get my thingy up. All right. Be back in a sec. Okay. So, sorry everybody. It'll just be 1 second. We can do a little more. That was the ghost who did 17 points of necrotic with his withering touch. And then it is, well, it's Winthrop's turn. No. I guess we'll have Winthrop go when she gets back. So then it's the
They stare dramatically into the distance.
yeah.
She just watches in awe.
All right. The Lich reaches out and touches Bravesweet with its special touch. Plus, what is it? 12. Plus 12.
Plus 12.
19.
Of course that hits.
Bravesweet, you take 10 cold damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Hold on. Oh boy. What's my con again? I'm looking at my con. I haven't used my constitution for a little bit. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's a 12.
Okay,
Oh,
so you are paralyzed for 1 minute, but at the end of each of your turns, you can make a save again to end the effect. So you're like paralyzed.
Oh,
All right.
good.
Lilia, it's your turn. He kind of turns to you.
oh no.
What do you want to do, Lilia?
I'm gonna. I'm just checking something. It's not working, so that's great. Alright, I get. Okay, I'm going to try and hit him with Eldritch Blast again, I guess.
Eldritch Blast. Okay.
Yep. It's probably not gonna hit. It's a 14.
14 misses the Lich. Is that it for Lilia?
I actually can do it twice.
Okay.
Does that mean that I do 2 separate attacks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And don't you still have where your Witch Bolt is going also?
Yes, but I need to use an action to do that.
Oh, okay.
So I want to do Eldritch Blast. Okay, and that one is a 18.
18 hits. How much damage?
Oh, I got a 10. So 10 points of damage.
Nice.
Yay! And
107. Oh, are you back? Let's see. Hey.
hello.
Back.
Hey!
She can go.
Scared
She can do
everybody
her
in the
turn
distance.
before me.
Yeah. Yay! All right.
Yay!
Tremendous.
Sorry, computer
okay.
decided to nope.
No, we
It's fine. No problem.
we were doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I heard.
I'm not doing okay.
Luckily, I have the stream up on my phone, so I heard everything that happened.
Good.
Dubbo, this is the same Lich they fought last time. They heavily damaged it and it didn't completely reform. So now they're just trying to finish the job. All right, so
Yeah.
you want Winthrop, you want to do your turn now? It reached out
Yeah,
and
how far
paralyzed
away
Bravesweet. You're down the hill, so you're like 40 feet away, something like that.
Okay. Okay. Well, the spirit should still be right next to me, so I'm going to heal a little bit from that.
Okay.
Got a 5.
Mhm.
And then what I'm going to do is start climbing up the hill,
Okay.
and I'm going to make my healing spirit come with me, which is my bonus action, I think.
Okay. So
Hold
you
on,
can
I
get
want to see how much I can move it. Oh yeah. It's pretty much coming with me.
Okay. So you
I
move. You
guess
can move
that's
30.
all I can really.
Well, have you used your
Yeah.
action yet? You can move 30.
I
to get-
haven't.
you can move within 10 feet of him, and then take an action if you want, or you can just dash and get right next to him.
10
if you want
feet?
to. Yeah.
I might be able to do that. Hold on. Oh yeah, sweet. I'll use the cantrip.
Yeah.
I'll do frostbite.
Frostbite. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I save? Or?
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Okay. Plus 3. 9.
9.
I'm going to use one of my legendary resistances, which means when I fail a saving throw, I can just say that I made it. Yay!
Okay, cool.
I made it.
So nothing really happens, but I made him use nothing happens then, but I made him use one of his legendary resistances, so that's nice.
Yeah.
He has
doesn't
3.
have another
so
one.
he has
Oh.
2. All right, so that was Winthrop's turn. Now, who had just gone before? Because we went out of order a little bit.
Lilia.
All right, so Seraphine's turn then.
Yes.
All right.
So
He's all wobbly
I'm
and
with
shivery. Oh, and there's a ghost trying to strangle you, but his hands are
Oh,
going
yeah.
right through you.
yeah, because he's within 15, correct? Yeah,
right,
he's touching me.
right next to you. Yeah.
Yes. So he's affected by my spiritual guardian spell.
Mhm.
Would he be? Because they're radiant and dead.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll damage for him.
Mhm.
Fucker, don't touch me. 8, 9, so that's 14 points radiant damage against him.
Okay,
And then
this radiant energy is kind of tearing his body apart. Wispy pieces of him are kind of falling away. He's still there, but he's kind of turning into mist, sort of.
good. I'm gonna tell him that's what you get. Don't come near me again. And then for what's his face, the ugly lich, I'm gonna reach and touch him, and I'm gonna cast Bestow Curse. So he has to make a Wisdom save.
Okay, so you run over to the lich, and you're gonna.
Yes.
Okay, so the ghost, you would provoke from the ghost, but he's looking at himself falling apart, and he looks scared, and so he does not make an opportunity attack on you. He's looking at himself as he's falling apart.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you run over to the lich,
Yeah.
and what do you do?
He has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Get it, girl.
Plus
Relying on
2.
Relying on that Wisdom save.
I got a 4, but I better use a legendary resistance to make
Somehow I saw that coming.
Dang. Okay. Well. Yeah. I know. It's okay. Then I'm still gonna move over the spiritual weapon and bonk his ass again.
Okay.
It's annoying. 8 plus 3, so that's 11 points of force damage.
11 points. 1, 8. Okay, he's hurt really bad.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for Seraphine. Bravesweet, you're paralyzed. So at the end of your turn, you can repeat the
Yes.
saving throw. I think it's a Constitution
Alright.
save.
Constitution. I only have +1 to Constitution.
Yeah.
Really. Oh, I only got a 4.
Okay, so you're still paralyzed. Okay. So the Winthrop, are you up the hill? I can't remember. Did you go up? You went pretty much up the hill.
I'm pretty much up the hill, but I'm like 10 feet away so that I could cast a spell.
Okay. So the ghost, Winthrop, sees you and starts flying over to you. And it looks like a young elf, you know, like a human equivalent of like 19 years old. And he looks at you like with fear in his eyes. He's trying to talk to you, but you can't hear the words. But he's mouthing the words, "Help me," as he's slowly falling apart. Do you
Paying him no mind.
do you
Still paying attention.
and your radiant blink dog like looks at him and like turns his head sideways, like what the Do you say anything to him or anything?
I mean, it's like, what is your deal?
Tell him to eat shit.
Yeah.
He mouths the words, "She killed me." That's what he does. Very clear.
Good.
Yeah, because you're an asshole.
So man,
I mean, she mentioned that.
Okay, Winthrop, it's now your turn.
Okay, cool. Is my healing spirit still with me, right? This is the third round, so it's been like 30. Wait, no.
Mhm.
I don't know how many seconds.
Each round is 6 seconds, so 18 seconds.
Okay, cool. We lost. So I'll take this as like, oh, this 6 is amazing. It keeps giving me 6s and 5s, and I love it.
Yes.
Okay. But after that, who looks more hurt, Seraphine or Bravesweet? Because I know that both of them took damage.
take care of Bravesweet. I'm fine.
All right. I send my healing spirit over to where Bravesweet is.
Healing spirit
Because
over to where Brace
That'll be my bonus action.
Mhm.
And it says that once a creature moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore D6 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
So would that be like on Bravesweet's next turn or now or?
Now, I guess. Yeah.
Cool. If Bravesweet wants to roll the D6, I guess I can do
Okay.
that.
All
Yeah.
right.
Or I can try the green again and see if that's works.
Let me try. All right, hold on.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled a 6.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
So,
Okay. Anything else, Winthrop?
does
I
that
guess
mean
I'll
I'm
just-
not paralyzed anymore?
It's just healing.
Still
Okay,
paralyzed.
just healing. Okay.
Yeah. I
But that's
guess I'm
nice,
just
thank you.
gonna. You're welcome. Gonna try another frostbite at the Lich again. I guess.
Okay. Frostbite at the Lich. Okay, go ahead.
All right. It's a save. So
Okay.
it's Constitution save. So it does he succeed?
Plus
That's my
3.
question.
I failed it. I used my legendary resistance and I made it. Now I'm out of legendary resistances.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm just learning those down. It's like it doesn't do a whole lot, but you know what? Let's
Yeah. Pardon.
Tiring him out.
yeah.
Is that it for Winthrop?
That was my action and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So next to the Lich right now, there's Bravesweet who's paralyzed. Winthrop, you're right next to him, are you?
No, I think I didn't move
And
much.
Seraphine, are you next to the Lich?
Yeah, because I had to touch him.
Ooh.
What do I want to do?
At the start of his turn, he's got to make a wisdom save.
Plus 14 plus 2. 16. Did that make it?
Yes, but he takes half damage.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, that's a good one. So that's 16 points. So he takes 8 points of radiant damage.
1. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I should. I guess I'll risk it. All right. So only Seraphine is next to him that can make an opportunity attack, right? Lilia, are you next to him? No, right?
I am.
2 people. I'm gonna risk it. He
Yeah.
like lurches back. He's trying to get some space to do a ranged spell on all of you. So each Seraphine and Lilia each gets an attack of opportunity on him. He's hurt really bad. He's backing up and chanting. You know.
Okay.
The best he can without the bottom half of his jaw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 14.
Yeah.
That's 18.
That hits. You
Okay.
can see like a little pinprick of a fireball like growing between
Uh-oh.
a bunch of you.
Surprisingly, I got a 18 to hit.
Oh, all right. How much damage you guys do?
I did 5 points of damage. That's
Okay.
bludgeoning.
Okay. What about
I
Lilia?
got 2 points of damage.
It's something.
Still alive. Okay.
Guys, but
So he hustles backward. You know, zzz, kaboom! So a huge fireball goes off in your midst. So
No.
Do we
all
make
right.
a dex save or
That's
what?
gonna be dex saves for. I think Bravesweet, you have. I don't know if you have either disadvantage or you just fail auto. I don't know. Let's see.
Okay.
She's gonna go on her mobile. She said.
Okay, I'm good. I got a 21.
Okay, good. You made it. 290.
Yay.
what's
Paralyzed. Paralyzed creature automatically fails dex saves. Okay.
No. Okay.
Wait,
Lilia,
Rina-
what did you get in your
Rina's
save, Lilia?
Uh,
Rina's gone again.
yeah.
Yep. She
There, I
switched
got-
to her phone.
14.
13. Okay. 14 fails. Okay, so 13.
Great.
Yikes! It's okay, I got us. I'll save us.
22, 27. Oh, I'm rolling really high. 33.
Oh no!
Please.
Oh, is that mathematically possible?
Oh no!
Did I roll too hold on.
Stop.
Okay, I rolled so high. What?
Uh-oh.
8d6. The highest you could get is what? I rolled too many.
I'm very scared.
All right. 33 if you failed, and 16 if you made it.
16 if you made it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So a massive fireball goes off.
Shit.
I'm still
Okay.
alive. I'm still alive, just barely. Oh.
Okay, it's okay. Yeah, are you fucking
I'm just barely holding on.
Oh god.
It's okay, I'll take care of you guys. Just
There you go. Okay.
are you
Hey,
yes.
Okay.
Hey Rina.
I mean, I need somewhere to put my
That looks
video.
fine.
Guys, I am also barely holding on.
Oh god. Okay.
All right. So Winthrop, did you make your saving throw?
Oh no, I did not.
Dexterity saving throw. It's okay.
Is it fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fire.
All right, so it's 9, but can I absorb elements again?
I think so. Yeah.
Cool. I'll do that then.
Okay.
Save yourself.
All right. So then it's Lilia's turn.
How much damage is that?
Normal, it would do 33 if you failed, or 16
Oh,
if you made it.
Okay. So I failed, but absorb elements is the
Half.
resistance. So
So you took
Yeah.
So it's
16.
16. Are you unconscious?
okay, I'm conscious.
Oh god. It's okay, I got everyone. Just do what you gotta do.
All right, Lily, it's your turn.
God damn it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Pretty weak. Hit him hard.
Oh god.
I mean, I can't talk.
It's like it casts a spell. There's a huge explosion, and so it's kind of like barely keeping itself standing, and now it's peering through the smoke, looking to see if you're all dead. So what do you want to do, Lily?
Likely.
Nah, fam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try Eldritch Blast him. I mean, that's like the only thing that's gonna do any damage right now.
Eldritch Blast. He has 2 hit points left, just so you know.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So if I hit him, it's just gonna be real good. Okay.
It's not real.
She didn't make it! Lily!
What?
I know one.
That's a 1? Oh, I couldn't tell what that was.
Sorry, I said that. Oh.
I have another one. So hold on.
All right.
All right, hold on. Okay.
You should go down.
Okay, what's the second roll?
Wow.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
Are you okay?
Second one is a 23.
Hey!
Oh!
How much damage does it do? What?
I rolled a 1.
It does 1 damage.
Are you serious?
Amazing. That's just what we call
One.
amazing.
Beautiful.
Damage.
Fuck.
Oof.
Okay.
So like he looks through the smoke clears. There you are. You shoot your 2 beams. Like one hits him, and he looks and he's still up. One must have been like, yeah. The other one must have just barely hit him, like just a touch on the wrist.
Okay.
Still alive.
I assume it's probably because Lilia is like on her last feet too, so she just like.
Seraphine's just gonna watch in pain and just take out her crossbow because she's done with magic and just shoot him.
Seraphine, it is your turn, Seraphine.
Okay, shoot him with my crossbow. I got a +5. I don't know how this could fail. Yeah, that's a 9 + 5, 14.
It misses. Whoosh.
Fuck!
Okay.
Okay, what spiritual weapon? I still have my spiritual weapon.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. Okay, 1d8. Okay, 4 + 3, that's 7 points. Go in the ground!
Well, doesn't it have to attack? Roll to hit.
Oh, roll to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah. That's 15, and then what's my thing?
15.
Where's my thing?
It's your spell
Here's
attack
what-
bonus. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like +5 or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's +6.
Right? So you hit him. He had 1 hit point left, and he just
Okay.
falls apart. He kind of, all of his stuff vanishes. He leaves behind some robes, and as the smoke of the fireball clears, you guys see your blink dog lying there unmoving.
No. Can I send
I'm gonna take 10 minutes.
healing spirit over to him to see if it heals him at all?
Your radiant blink dog comes over.
Yeah.
All right, and your radiant blink dog tries to heal him. It starts licking him.
Yeah.
I roll a d6.
Okay, cool. Ah. Oh,
If this doesn't work, I have something. Don't worry.
stop falling. 6.
Okay. Well, let me make a. The dog gets death saves. Okay. So, the radiant blink dog comes over, licks him. All of a sudden, your blink dog like wakes up, starts wagging his tail, gets up, looks at the other blink dog, and they both start like,
Okay.
"Wah!" and they start running around. Wah!
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Everyone good? Okay, can I take 10 minutes to cast a spell? I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing. And I can choose 6 creatures of my choice. So I'm going to choose everyone, including the dog, because good boy, my baby.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
Ah.
2d8.
God.
Okay, so that's 13 hit points for everyone.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
So, everyone
Yay.
stay on your feet, please.
Great.
All right. So it starts to rain while you do that. And it's nighttime, and you see the Lich's robes. They're
What
black
color are
robes
they?
stitched with gold embroidery. They're black. And he has a medallion shaped like a demon's skull with ruby eyes on a gold chain.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
that's what he left behind.
Can I pick up the medallion? Because I got protection, I would hope.
All right, you take the medallion. It is worth a total of 1,000 gold.
Oh, that's just a little bit of.
Mhm.
Is there anything, like, evil about it? Does it have a magical aura or anything?
It's just it's not magically evil or
Oh.
anything, but it just looks evil, but it's not. You know.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're selling that shit.
Are
And-
there robes
I'd like-
magic?
The robes are not magic. They just look like really fine quality.
Okay.
250
I'd
gold.
like-
is
Still
what the robes are.
paralyzed?
No, it's
Sorry,
over.
am I still-
Your paralyzation goes away.
Okay.
I mean, I'd like to go back down to where the crash was and
Mhm.
check. Like, the knight is dead. So.
Oh, yeah, can I go check the knight and see if he has any, like, things or even just, like, a note for family or anything?
The only he's burnt to a crisp. The only thing that's still intact is the sword
right.
of
I wanna-
answering. Ring.
I want
ring.
to take a look at that because that's cool.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
hand it over to her.
Sword of answering. It's a fine-looking longsword, I think. and it's got a topaz in the hilt, and there's runes on the blade, and when you pick it up, it like shimmers, and you feel like energy course through your bones. And you you might I guess you would be able to see stylized runes. You can read them on the blade. They spell out the name of the sword. The swords of answering all have names like answerer or retorter, and this one is rebutter. Rebutter.
Oh,
Rebuttal.
One of the 9 legendary swords of answering.
Amazing.
Can you use it? Can you wield a sword?
I mean, no. I just wanted to look at it.
Can any of us
Cool.
wield it?
What kind of sword is it? Short sword, long sword?
I think it's a long sword. I'll check to make sure.
Okay, well,
Bravesweet, can you wield it?
Because if it's a scimitar, I can, but...
no, I can only do simple weapons. Then we can just, you guys, we can go collect them.
Swords
I
of
know
answering.
about this sword. It's magical. There's a bunch
Martial
of...
weapons are long swords included, right?
Yeah. Longsword. It's legendary. This one requires attunement by a creature with the same alignment as the sword. The sword is
Oh,
neutral
never mind.
good.
It's neutral good?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, that's not me either.
I don't use the sword, so.
I'm the only neutral good, but I can't fucking wield it.
Train in the way of the sword.
How do you train? How do you gain proficiency in other weapons? I've always wanted to know that.
I don't remember, but it can be done. So.
I'll find out. Okay, I'll just strap it to my back in the meantime.
I mean, it's probably gonna take longer than we have.
Yeah. Okay, everyone, let's just grab everything we can and let's. Oh, Winthrop, does anyone need anything, or are we good?
What?
Does anybody want the cloak?
The
I
rope?
mean,
They're just pretty.
They're worth 250 gold.
Yeah, you could sell them.
I guess. I don't really care that much. Bravesweet. I think that's yours.
You want
I
pretty
think
ropes, or do you
Yeah.
want them for gold to get cooler armor?
Yeah.
I can probably like add it to your robe, so it's like blue on the outside and black and gold on the inside.
Oh.
It's up to you, unless you want to sell them.
I like tried on. I'm like, does it look good?
They're black with gold embroidery. So.
Yeah.
I'm just like doing just.
Yes.
Okay. For time's sake, can I just say that we sold his medallion, so everyone gets the gold?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then everyone add 250 gold to your inventory.
Be rich.
We're
Oh my
definitely
goodness.
gonna use that at some point.
250.
So,
How do you do the mathematics? Hold on.
Where do you need? I gotta.
Do
Here, I have my calculator here if you need it.
Yeah, me too.
No, it's 320. I got it. Thank you though.
Master,
Okay,
can I
can
ask
we-
a question?
Okay. Oh, sorry.
When
Yes.
when you put a robe on, does that replace your armor?
No, you can put it on over your armor if you want.
Okay.
So
It's
you
just a
look like-
robe.
Styling.
Oh, it's just a style robe. It doesn't do anything. Okay. I just
Got my
got
gold-
robe.
My gold and white robes. I'm good. Okay, everyone, let's grab everything. Everything okay? We need to get out of here before more stuff starts coming.
I agree.
We could
I open my umbrella and I'm like trying to hold it up as high as I can so people can go underneath it, but it's not very tall because I'm not very tall. But I'm trying very hard.
Okay, effort,
Okay.
make effort. Let's book it back to Ardra.
Okay. All right. So
All right.
it's nighttime. It's raining. You make a long trip back to the camp. So that's probably like something like 6 hours or something like that.
I probably turned into another horse to help.
Oh, okay. All right. So you guys ride back. The Righteous Host's encampment is okay. So in the distance, you can see the camp. Something has happened. Even through the rain, you can
Uh-oh.
see. The camp is a ruined field of flattened tents and destroyed supply wagons.
That's
Doesn't
Oh,
look good.
shit.
nope.
You see a lot of bodies lying in the camp.
No.
God.
Oh.
Do you go
Oh, God.
closer?
No.
Yes.
I'd like to go safely. Can
Yes,
we?
I'm going. I'm running.
Okay, she's going.
Alright,
Yeah, I'm running too.
Fuck it, run.
okay, so
Gallop.
a lot of dead bodies in the camps. You see dead horses, humans, dwarves, orcs, ogres, and even a few hill giants, and burned trolls
Dang.
interspersed among the dead. You notice the arm.
That's
You guys had captured a prisoner, a guy named Dennick, and he was held in a wagon. That wagon has been knocked on its side and the door torn from its iron hinges, and there's no sign of Dennick. The lodge that was kind of off in the woods is gone. You don't see it at all, and that's where the leaders were hanging out. And up above, you see a white raven who you've met before, Smoke the Raven, Jeet's Raven. Lily, you can talk to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Smoke, what happened? Where is everybody?
terrible tings. He flies down and like lands on your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
They told me to wait behind for yous.
Is
so there's people that they're alive.
who is it? Who's? What happened?
The monsters. They overran the camp. Hold on. There's something I'm supposed to give to you. So he flies over, takes to the air and lands on a hollowed out tree stump and pecks at it.
I walk to it. Is it to what's in
See,
it?
there's a rolled up parchment in the hollow tree stump.
Okay. I open it.
There's a message from your grandmother, Jeet.
Uh-huh.
It says, you gonna read it out loud?
Yeah.
Tragedy dogs our steps. The enemy tried to intercept Ardra as she returned to the camp, and although she escaped, they came after her in force. The spy, Dennick, has escaped and stolen a tome bound in red and leather. Lilia, when Strom Wakeman was like sharing the ritual with you, it was in a book called Spiral of Darkness, a Demon Binder's Guide to the Abyss. And that book is missing. We need this book to
Okay.
trap the demon Zugtmoy, who we have learned is the foul secret power behind the rise of the temple. Smoke followed Dennick and knows where he has gone. The Raven will guide you where you need to go. When you have the tome, Smoke will lead you back to me, assuming I'm not dead. Jeet. So,
Great.
the spy got away. He stole the book you need to use the ritual to use the golden skull. The bird knows where it went, and he wants to lead you to where the spy ran off to. You guys
Is there-
ready?
Is there anybody else left, like alive?
Nope, just dead bodies.
Oof.
God.
Wait,
are Rufus and Bern okay?
You don't see their bodies.
Oh. good.
Keeping an eye out for pink armor anywhere on the
Yeah, I'm going to.
I really hope they're not dead.
I'm just gonna take a moment and pray for all the fallen souls and ask Umbra to bless them and guide them.
Okay.
And then I guess we should go after them.
All right. So Smoke is gonna lead you on the trail of the spy guy.
Oh God.
All right. You ready?
Fine.
spy guy.
Yep.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to do before you take off?
Are we allowed to take a short rest or?
Okay.
Do you really want to take a short rest in the bodies?
No, we could go to like the woods and like hide for a minute. I don't want to be by the bodies. I'm
Okay.
very.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of flies and stuff gathered.
Yeah, I feel really bad. I
Yeah.
could be here for hours blessing everyone. Let's go into the woods really fast and.
Okay, go into the woods. You take an hour-long rest. You can burn hit dice.
Yeah.
You roll
Yes,
them
please.
to get your hit points.
Yeah.
And I have my spells back.
Oh, you get your spells
Yeah.
back. Lucky you.
Wait, how does hit
I
dice
only
work?
have-
It's-
Hit dice, each one is like, for each class it's a different die. Druid might be a d6 or a d8, I don't know.
It's a D8.
Oh, and then you add your con bonus if you have one to each roll.
Oh, Sweet.
So you should
that
have
helps
5
me.
hit dice that you can use because you're 5th level. So
Yes.
you don't
So
have to use all of them.
that's
It's up to you.
7. I'll use another. What? I'll use another. Two. Okay, so yeah, okay, I'm healed to full, but I used 3 dice.
Okay, so you have 2 hit dice left. Anybody else?
Same. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
took
rolled-
hit dice. I am not up to full.
I'm up to full.
I rolled 1 die, that was 6. I rolled another die, that was 9. I think I'll stop there.
Oh,
I just rolled 2.
during the hour, Seraphine, you can kind of attune to the longsword if you want and learn exactly what it does.
Yes, please.
All right, so it does
You-
+3 to
Cause-
hit and damage, and then it has a special power where if someone damages you, you can use a reaction to immediately attack them.
Ooh.
I keep flipping in the wrong book. I think it's with advantage. I think so. Let's see, 206. You can use your reaction to make 1 melee attack with it against any creature in your reach that deals damage to you. You have advantage on the attack roll, and any damage dealt with this special attack ignores any damage, immunity, or resistance that the target has.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I guess that's
Dude,
why
I
it's
can't-
a sword of answering.
Yeah, I just can't use it. Sounds
Shoot.
wicked.
It's your
I mean,
rebuttal.
you could, but it's not. You don't have proficiency with it.
Yeah, you would
Yeah,
just add
that
your
would just-
you would add the +3 and the strength bonus, but not your proficiency bonus. That's all.
Got it. Would that mean I can't use my shield?
It's a longsword, so you can use a shield and a longsword.
Oh, ooh.
Oh wait, do long swords have versatility?
I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah. ooh,
They
that-
do actually, don't they? Where you can attack with
I
2
think
hands.
they do. Yeah, it's
Uh,
like with one hand it does a certain amount of damage, but with 2 hands you can't use your sword, but it does more damage.
Yeah. I think
I
so.
meant-
I have to look it up.
Did I
later.
say shield? I meant to say shield if I said sword.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. You guys ready to follow Smoke the Raven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you ride through the rain, and it's probably like 3 in the morning, or I don't know. Let's see. It's probably like. Well, you took an hour. Let's say it's like 8 in the morning when you get there.
Okay.
Up ahead, you see a disgusting-looking village. It's in a swamp. The whole village is on stilts, so all the houses are built on stilts, and they're all connected by these wooden plank bridges that kind of are hilly. They kind of go up and down. So there's like a couple of levels to the village. Some buildings are higher up than others,
hmm
and there's no sign to tell you what this place is called.
Ooh.
Great.
Would I? Is this close to my? Could I figure out what this is?
If you want, you can make
Yeah,
a
with-
history check or something like that.
I would like to do one too.
Okay.
Do you mind if I?
Go ahead.
Yeah, let's all history because I got negative.
Woo!
I get an 8.
History is intelligence, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got a 4.
16.
Okay. You know that this is the scumbag village of Nulb.
Oh. Oh.
I think I've heard about this place before.
Yeah, I know
It's
this
full of scumbags.
Yeah.
And there it is. What do? You see some people walking
Cool.
around.
Smoke, is this where they took him?
They look a little dirty and surly.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, Smoke says, "Yep. Bunch of
Oh, boy.
scumbags in this village. You better be careful."
All right. Okay, guys. I guess. All right. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna I'm using this. Does this guy self work like that? I'm gonna turn my hat and dress like black and brown, and my hair like a dark black in braids, like long braids. So I look like an evil version of Lilia.
Oh, okay.
If that's even a possibility.
All right.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. So you're gonna go into the village.
It's a good look for you, Lilia.
I
I hate
Yeah,
it so much.
So
Bird.
you walk
That's
onto
very
the kind of rotting planks, and there's a lot of like mold, and you hear a lot of frogs croaking because you're in a swamp, and like
Oh, I
bloop,
hate
bloop, bloop, bloop,
frogs.
the swamp noises. And
Frogs are always
so
nice
there's
to
some
us.
people walking around. It's morning. It's like 8 in the morning. So some people are carrying some crap from place to place, and like 2 people kind of bump into each other, and the lady's like, "Watch where you're going, asshole!" And he's like, "You just watch yourself, bitch." You know, and they keep looking at each other and they keep walking.
I don't like this.
And then the lady like looks at you guys. What the fuck are you looking at?
I do.
Bravesweet looks away. Nothing.
I do.
Nothing.
I do. Doesn't look very intimidating.
Wait, what do you do, Lilia?
I do. Come at me.
Okay.
I'm in the zone.
So, all right. She doesn't know what to make of you, and gives you a wide berth. All right. So in this village, there's a bunch of homes. There's a couple of places of note that you can see, and you're supposed to be looking for this Denick spy guy. Apparently fled here. There's a place called the Boatman's Tavern in Market. There's Mother Scrang's Herb Store. There's the Smithy and Stable. And there's the Waterside Hostel.
Where do you think he would have gone?
Hopefully the tavern, right?
We could start at the
Ask the right-
tavern.
Ask-
Me and
Actually, hang on. Question. So would I have seen the book before since I saw it?
Yes.
Okay. Then, do you guys want to spend all day asking, or do you want to just find it?
I mean, if you have something that can just make us find it, that would
Okay,
be easier, probably.
Okay, then I'm going to cast Locate Object, and I can sense the object's location as long as it is within 1,000 feet of me. Where is it?
Okay. So you're casting the spell, and some guy who's nearby is like sitting on a post eating jerky. He sees you casting a spell. He's like, "What the hell?" And he like takes off running.
I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. So you cast Locate Object, and you sense that this book, there's actually an island where there's this one big house, and you sense it underneath that house. That house has got like a chicken coop, and
Okay, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna say, okay, it's underneath an island. There's a house on the island, and it's underneath it, and we have to go. I only have 10 minutes before this fades. I need the exact location,
Okay.
and I'm gonna.
All right.
yeah.
this is a very small village, so it's easy to spot.
Yeah,
It's
so then I'm gonna start running towards that house, but kind of slow as we get towards it, so I don't draw attention. Just kind of like a light, brisk jog.
Okay. So you guys
Okay.
Kaz.
you guys hustle by the jerky guy, and you hear him say, "I hate this fucking place." And you run by. And then you run by like a lady who's like looking over the side of a plank that's like 30 feet above the swamp, and like it looks like she's considering jumping. And you keep going, and you go over to the.
No, while I'm going, can I just kind of grab the back of her and just kind of pull her off and be like, "There's better options for you, sweetheart. Don't worry about that," and just keep going.
Oh, all right. She angrily says, "Mind your own business." And
It's okay. Umbra blesses all. Keep going.
she like spits on the ground. All right. So you run over to the building.
Okay.
Here
Does
we
it look
go.
like anyone's inside?
Make a perception.
Okay. Let's
Can I see the chickens?
Yes.
Can I go talk to the chickens?
Perception. I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you see it up ahead. There's a bridge that kind of slopes down and connects to the island, and there's windows in the farmhouse. There's 2 floors, and you can see like in the window the silhouette of somebody who like peers out the window for a second and kind of goes back in. And chickens, yeah, there's a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop over. There's like the main building, and then there's a chicken coop off to the side. But there does seem to be at least one person actually watching outside from the window.
Okay. As leader, I promise to consider every option. So, do you believe we should go in the back door because of the sensitive nature and how everyone we know and love has currently died? Or would you like Lilia to be her charming, beautiful self and go up and knock and politely ask for it?
I would love to do that.
I did say I was going to take all options, but I must remind everyone that it is a very urgent matter, and there's a high chance that if Dennick sees us, he will run.
But he's also my friend, so...
Oh, he is? Oh, yes.
Did you cast a spell, or was it just like a charisma
Yeah.
thing?
I think it was both.
It was
Does
a
it
little bit
last,
both.
like, forever?
Because
I mean, I was nice to him, so I don't know.
yeah.
I know, but...
It's basically like I did put a spell on him, but like I was also nice to him, so I don't know how that works.
I think
Okay.
it depends on the spell and DM discretion.
Yeah.
You could
Okay.
tell, from what you could tell, he seemed like he liked you.
There you
Okay.
go.
Would you like to go speak to him? And then if that doesn't work, do I have everyone's permission to storm the house?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm up for that.
Okay. Very well. Good cop, bad cop. Let's...
Go.
As you're planning quietly, like somebody behind you like walks by and they just start coughing and and then they and they spit a gigantic, disgusting loogie over the side.
Mind your business. Thank you.
They keep going.
I hand over like a napkin.
I'm really tempted to just like primal savagery just to scare him. Just look over and like.
Okay, Lilia, please. Would you like to go?
Thank you, Jeanette, for the bits. Thank you very much.
Ah.
Everybody's- I'm getting subscriptions and bits all of a sudden. It's awesome.
Yay!
Woo!
Thank you. So, yeah. So who's approaching the farmhouse? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Lilia is, and I'm going to be but a bit further back. I just want visual.
Does anybody else want to come with me? Or am I doing this solo?
You're doing it alone, but I got an arrow and it's drawn.
I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
Winthrop?
Bravesweet, do you have the horn of tooting?
I do have the horn of tooting.
Why don't you give that to Lillian? That can be a warning call thing
Ooh.
All right.
if needed.
I hand you over the hand.
Are
Or
you,
Tooting.
I can just message you guys. It's fine.
Or that.
No,
Or that.
Just all
would either of you feel
And
comfortable
that's
going
not gonna
around back?
attract
Hand you the
attention.
toot.
It
Hand
is.
you the toot.
Alright, I'm gonna grab the tuning horn.
Fail
There you
safe.
go.
Bravesweet, you said you had the grappling hook, I believe.
I have
That
one. too.
actually got stolen, so now I
that-
no longer have it.
I have one.
Okay. Then would you mind, Bravesweet, would you like to go around back just in case anything does happen up here?
All right. I'll head
Just
on.
in case. And then Lilia can message you and let you know. And if you hear the horn, that means break in and find him.
Full force. Got it.
Boss, where you want me? Up front with you or back with Bravesweet? Or with Lilia? There's options.
Two in the front, two in the back. Because if need be, you two could scale the house, or I don't know. He would probably be suspicious if there's so many of us up front.
Fair enough.
I could be on the roof because I'm strong. I can climb.
I just good. Just could you be quiet about it? I just don't want to announce. I think if he hears something,
I can cast Pass Without a Trace on us. Would you like that? Yes.
There you go.
you could do that. Okay.
Okay, I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Second level spell.
All right. So you're all like, whoosh. All right. And so Lily is going to the front door, and she has the horn. And Seraphine, where are you going?
I'm going to be kind of lurking, like, off to the side of the house. Like, if there's any bushes or like hay bales by the chickens, like kind of hide behind those.
All right, and then Winthrop, you're going around back.
With Bravesweet, yeah, I think so. I can
Okay.
also climb real good, but
I'm going around back, but I'm like next to her, but like on the edge of the roof, if that's possible. I don't
Wait,
know.
you want to be on the roof, or
Yeah, like just like
you're climbing
On
the
the edge.
building?
yes. Is that okay?
Is Winthrop climbing the building too?
I mean, I
No.
can if you want me to, but I can give her a boost, like do a
Yeah.
Stay
So-
down.
help her.
Pass
Okay.
without a trace, that makes you like kind of like camouflages you, kind of, I guess. Is that how that works?
Yeah, it gives you
Yeah.
plus 10 to your.
Okay. So you're kind of
Yeah,
magically, it's hard for them to see you. You do notice multiple people in windows looking out nervously, but they don't see you because of the pass without a trace. So
Oh
you
my
two
God.
go around back, and you hear a bunch of chickens, and you're gonna take your grappling hook and like and throw it up on the roof, and then climb up. Okay, so each of you make a athletics. It's not hard, but you know there's
No.
a small chance it won't work.
I'm just imagining that scene from The
13.
Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah, 15 or whatever. Yeah, that's good. What about?
Yeah, I got like a 10.
Okay. So you both climb your way up. So you're both on the roof. And are you going to be watching Lilia and Seraphine? Is that the deal?
Yeah, waiting for
Yeah.
a signal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are on the roof. Okay. All right. Okay. So Lilia, there's the front door.
All right, just a question. I don't know if we asked this before. Is the horn just like a horn, or is it a magic horn?
It looks extremely magical.
Okay. Do we have time to check that? Cause like,
It would
or
take
should
it.
we do that later?
You might want to Arcana that.
Yeah.
Trust
Can I?
in the toot.
You could try.
Trust
Make
in
an
the
Arcana
toot.
check real quick.
Trust in the toot.
You're
But,
walking
like,
up.
I
You're
wanna
like,
know
what does this do? You know.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
exactly.
Go ahead.
I got a 23.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. You realize you've heard legends of an item called a horn of blasting.
It's a tuning horn.
Yeah.
I
when
knew
you,
it.
When you blow
knew it.
on it, like it's a 30-foot cone and it does a ton of damage.
Shit.
Oh,
Let's see.
I'm so yes.
Stone
So
walls
happy.
have been
Um,
broken with these.
It's audible up to 600 feet away. Each creature, I mean, it does thunder damage to everybody in the cone, and it deafens them. And
God.
creatures and objects made of glass, crystal have disadvantage and take 10d6 thunder. It does a lot of damage to like non-living objects, so it, like blows stone walls open and stuff like that.
So
You're on the
horn of,
roof. You don't know.
horn of
this.
blasting.
So when it comes down to it, blast the whole house down.
So you go up to the door. There's some windows nearby. The house, the welcome mat, like it's just got like a big middle finger on it, you know. And there's dirty windows off to the side, and the curtains are pulled closed. And there's the door. What do you want to do?
I knock on the door.
You knock, and you hear from inside like, "What the fuck?" You know. And then you hear like you hear footsteps that come right up to the door, and you hear like kind of muffled whatever, and then more walking, and they go over to the window, and they pull the shades open, and it's a dirty lady, and she's like chewing tobacco, and she like spits some out on the floor inside the house. She says through the window, "What do you want?"
Hello. We're looking for a friend of ours. Might you know where he is?
Who's your friend?
I'm sorry. I'm really bad with names.
His name
in,
was,
like real life.
Dennick. Was his name.
Dennick. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. Dennick, would you know where he is?
She like stops what you're you know. She like looks around. Who's asking? She says. She like takes her gunk out of her mouth and like puts it under the railing. Who's asking?
Lilia.
Oh. Hi, Lilia. Hold
Hi.
on one sec. I'll go get him for you. And you hear like
Uh-huh.
doop 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 doop. She's going up some stairs. You hear like, "Hey, boss!" You know. So yeah, there's something's going on in there. So you have a moment. Do you want to do anything?
I think that they might be like trying to attack, like they might attack us. So just, keep your guard up.
Okay. I got crossbow at the ready.
All right. So there's a minute, and then you hear a bunch of footsteps coming down the stairs, and like quiet talking, and then like shut up. All right. So this time you hear a different voice. What was your name again? Your name was Lilia? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. Like some dude with like a big mustache like looks out the window at you, and he looks around, but he doesn't see anybody else, and he like smiles at some other people. So you hear from behind the door, they had like it was barred shut. You hear somebody lift the bar and like whack it on the ground. So they open the door. There's about 5 dirtbags, and like they're pointing crossbows at you.
Oh,
And they
don't
go-
do that.
They go, "Get in here, you frickin' midget."
I'm a gnome, sir.
Rude.
Halfling
Gnome.
thing. Oversized baby. Get your ass in here, little thing. Get in here, you freak.
I turn around and I like nod, not like directly towards you, but I'm just kind of like, and then I'm gonna go in.
You're gonna go in? All right. Well, we should probably stop right there then.
Great.
Take
Cool.
you into their custody.
Perfect.
This is my jam. I'm
All right.
excited.
Based off of like, where are we on the roof?
Above wherever you want to be. You can be right above the front door if you want.
Would there be like
I was
a
thinking we were
a
there just to
chimney or
like count.
anything?
Huh?
So I guess we're like right like above the doorway. I guess.
Yeah.
Right above.
So that we know what's going on, and then
Hopefully if
windows
that
on the
goes
roof, because
off.
I kind of,
Mhm. Okay.
if I hear anything.
All right.
No.
All right. So yeah, they take you
Cool.
in there, and we'll pick that up next week. Okay.
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 So before we go,
Ah.
so I've been working on a special project with Wizards of the Coast, and I'm finally able to talk
Ooh.
about it. So if you read Dragon Plus, which came out a few days ago, there's actually an interview with me in there where we talk about the Dice Camera Action Wikipedia, the official one. I've been making that for the last few weeks. It's pretty much done. I'm going to touch up the character pages, and I'll put out a
Ooh.
link to it tomorrow. But it is up now, and you can mess with it if you want. Just go to if you Google Dice Camera Action Gamepedia, you'll find it.
Oh, that's
And,
great.
Aw.
I'm
and
writing
it's-
this down.
So I'll be
makes my
updating
life
that. But
so
anybody,
good.
feel free to check it out now and change whatever you like, because a couple of my summaries are pretty flimsy, especially during Storm King's Thunder. And I made a Skizix page. Everything we know about the Skizixes. I did a page on Gutter, and I did a page on Diat's keys, where I wrote down what every key was used for so far. And so those
Do
are
we
some
have a
of the-
page for every NPC?
Yes. Yeah. I do.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
I have everyone.
Oh, that's great.
I mean,
Oh,
Some of them I didn't do. Some of them I just just really minor people I didn't do. But any NPC of note is definitely got one. The guest stars all have their own pages and all that stuff. And I actually did the Chris Perkins page. I did a whole big thing about all the stuff he's done in real life. And
That's really cool.
all right. So check that out if you can.
Can I just throw something out there? Next Friday, Retroverse is starting. So if you wanna come hang out and play an awesome 90s, 80s D&D action party,
Woo.
come
I've
join
seen you
us.
post.
Mhm.
I've seen you
gonna be so
post your
much fun.
character. It's so cool.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Is that? I think
promise?
that's on Scotty Hood's channel, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So Scotty Hood, and that's Friday. Do you know what time?
Yes. Friday at 6 Eastern.
Friday at 6
Eastern
Eastern.
Standard.
Awesome.
6:30. I'm sorry.
All right.
So
Need to do.
keep an eye out.
Okay.
All right. And Tuesday I'll have we're going to do, I think, special waffle talk. We're just going to go over season 3. Just why not? And
Cool.
yeah. So thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you again next week on Dungeon Academy Battle of Emridy Meadows. Thanks a lot.